Well, greetings riders, welcome back to the Super Tenere. So this time we're heading up sort of a bit north west of Auckland, a little place called Shelley Bay, which is up on the sort of top right hand side of the south head of the Kaipara Harbour. Underneath us is Kelly Talton's, an awesome aquarium. Not sure how kosher this is, but it's very handy. We're following a what looks to be a fire truck on a Unimog frame, so it must be kind of the country version here. Okay, so this is sort of the nice little ride out towards the heads, well, sort of up the head. You can kind of see on the GPS there that we really should be beside the water about now. So we just passed the turn off to Shelley Beach, 5 kilometres from that road that we were just on. Obviously a popular launching spot for your boats, and you'd say principally fishing. Shelley Beach Reserve, nice jetty out there, a load of people fishing off the beach. Well, there's no shortage of excitement with the fishermen here. What a lineup of Hiluxes and bloody Toyota Surfs, you name it. I wonder, let's just have a sneaky wee look through there without snapping anything. Well, greetings riders, and many thanks to the people at Mobile Lincoln Road for helping to fill me up. Oh my god, what a sequence. So I've just been through hard case scenario. Basically good reminder to have a lot of knowledge of your fuel range, because I've just run myself out of fuel on the motorway from Cumu sort of down through here, and what a story. And my phone was basically at 1%, because, you know, this is all new to me, this particular bike. And actually, just to begin with, I was expecting a fuel range. I'd filled up, I'd sort of, you know, had the old trip meter, and I was imagining a fuel range of about 400 k's, and I'd done 270, and I could see the sort of the fuel bar flashing, and I thought, you know, it does that, it's going to give you a bit of a countdown. And I couldn't see the countdown anywhere. I thought I was absolutely sweet as a nut stool, and then bugger me, it started dying on the motorway. I thought, oh no. And but still, you know, it must be kind of okay. And I know that it hadn't been used much recently, so I thought, oh, maybe a bit of old fuel. So, you know, got it going again, and did another sort of 500 meters, and then it sort of, it was obviously out of fuel, and I stopped. And this bike does have like a USB charger in the cigarette lighter sort of attachment there, but I hadn't sort of tested it. And I do have my charging cable here, and so anyway, that wouldn't charge the phone. The phone was on 1%, and I had actually tried that a little bit earlier, so I didn't leave it till getting to 1% to give it a go. And so I texted my wife to say I'm out of fuel on the side of the motorway, and the phone died. So then I waited, and I thought, well, hopefully someone will just sort of, you know, pull over and ask if things are okay, and I might be able to get a lift to a gas station or something. And after about 10 minutes of waiting here, no one sort of pulled over. People just flew by. Quite a few bikes flew by too, and which is interesting, you know, whether or not you stop or not for bikes when they're pulled over. And anyway, a chappie on a DR650 pulled over. He was in a hell of a rush. He said, look, I'm sorry I can't help you out, but I can give you a lift to like the next sort of junction, and then you can sort of jump across from there. So that was bloody decent, so I jumped on the back, and then I was walking up the motorway sort of slip road, and a tradesman was pulled over on the side of the road with his van. He had spotted me, started walking down towards me, and said, "Mate, I didn't see your bike," because this was on another slip road. And I said, "Oh, I'm embarrassed, I'm just bloody out of fuel." And he said, "Mate, no worries." He said, "I got a jerry can in my van. Let's long story short, let's double back round and go and stick some in." So I have to say, what a bloody star that guy was. I had a decent size note in my wallet. He got me out of a hell of a fix, and I gave it to him with no possibility of him refusing it. What a bloody legend that guy was. So that was good. So then I've just been to the gas station now to properly fill up, and also, you know, in COVID time, so it's not ideal. But the very nice people in the gas station charged my phone up to a couple of percent, so I could quickly then speak to my wife to let her know that, you know, I'm actually okay and got fuel, and now I'm actually heading back. She's a bit worried because last thing she heard, I was broken down on the side of the road and she had no idea where. So there you go, bit of fun. So not only have I started to acquaint myself with this bike a bit more by riding it a bit, we've actually started to have some little adventures together. So anyway, I wonder, you know, I've been riding it in sport mode, and I wonder if that's just been sucking the gas, and so I need to you know, maybe drop it into touring mode, which I've done now, and see how we go.